Closing arguments began today in the federal corruption trial of John Edwards after his lawyers suddenly brought their case to an end.
The jury will not hear from the former senator and Democratic presidential candidate himself. Anna Werner is at the courthouse in Greensboro, North Carolina. Anna, good morning.
Good morning, Erica and Charlie. That's correct. John Edwards' defense team took just 3 days to make its case, then rested yesterday without calling Edwards, his former mistress, Rielle Hunter, or even his daughter, Kate, to the stand. Now, the former senator's fate will soon be in the jury's hands.
John Edwards hasn't spoken in public since October, and the trial was no exception. He chose not to appear as a witness. It's a decision former federal prosecutor Kieran Shanahan says his defense attorneys will have to address in today's closing argument.
The jurors are going to be told not to hold that against him, but he told the jury in opening argument through his lawyers that he wasn't afraid of the truth and he wanted the truth to come out. So they're going to have to figure out how to deal with that issue.
His attorneys instead chose to focus on trying to convince the jury that the former presidential hopeful did not violate campaign finance laws. They called witnesses like friend John Moylan, who testified Edwards was as surprised to hear it as I was when learning about substantial checks written by wealthy donor Rachel Bunny Mellon. She and former campaign finance manager Fred Barron provided nearly $1 million, some of which was used to cover up Edwards' affair with Rielle Hunter. The defense also hammered away at the prosecution's star witness, former campaign aide Andrew Young, by presenting witnesses like Edwards' former staffer Elizabeth Nicholas, who said of Young, "I found him to be dishonest." They also introduced evidence showing that much of the money at issue ended up in the Youngs' own bank accounts. The prosecution's case, meanwhile, centers around Andrew Young himself, who traveled around the country with his family, hiding the mistress, Hunter. He and a string of other witnesses suggested Edwards knew more about the money than he claimed. And prosecutors finished by showcasing Edwards' lies in a national ABC segment.
I think Edwards is up against the trail of lies that he told, because that will loom largely in the courtroom.
Now the jury has to decide what and who they believe.
Now, later this morning, we'll hear closing arguments from both sides. And another item that's going to be of importance today is the judge's instructions to the jury. They're technical, but they could make a big difference in this case in what she tells the jury about how to look at campaign contributions. Charlie and Erica, back to you.
Anna Werner, thank you so much.